I have nothing new. Bang. Bong. 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 1 year ago, this same time, I was in the ER and I almost walked out. Well, I did actually walk out of the ER. Maybe it was like 12. It was like almost like a 1. I don't know. Came back here about 2 hours before then. About right there where that car's sitting. I cut that thumb open really good, right on the crack. Right on the crack. I mean the crack right there. You still see the scar. It's nasty. Goes around right on the crack. Oh, I got a little dirty. Got a little dirty for prosperity, I guess, trash picking. Right there, all the way around. Wow. And it was gushing. And I couldn't move it. And it was completely numb. From the top, complete throbbing. Spurting blood. I mean, coming out like... Oh, I just raised my head. Wrapped it as tight as I could. I went to the ER. You know, this is not good. This is not good. All I did is I gripped. Like this. Literally gripped. It was like that. In that position. And it got me right on that crack over there. Got me. It's still messed up when you do it. But we didn't lose your thumb. We didn't damage your tendon. We did make it numb over here still. But it's getting better. We can kind of feel it again. Believe it or not. When I do this, we can feel it again. And over here. It was all messed up. It was messed up over here. That all came back. But yeah, that was not fun. It was a lesson of how things can just so easy and then they just turn into crap and you have a nightmare in your hand. Emergency, panic. What I learned about it though is that number one, even wearing gloves or just handling anything, you can cut yourself. I've done it on plastic, just grabbing stuff. Now I rarely grab anything that is rigid without having big, heavy gloves on. Because I don't want that problem anymore. And what else? Don't do anything dangerous after 7:30 unless it's extremely necessary. Because after 7:30 at night, all these little clinics and stuff are closed. And then you have to deal with the ER, which is terrible. And the state, the ER after 7:30 is all Zoomers. They're Zoomer kids, younger than myself, probably in their 20s. 21, 22, something like that, and they just do not care. They just do not care. The experienced people are most likely in their house sleeping by then, because I got off at 5 or something, or 5 or 6, or maybe some stayed at 8. Yeah. So, that's what I learned. And then I learned to not give the helping hand, because when people are ranting about stupid bullshit, and 2 fucking items and everything else that I was moving, that's when you're going to injure yourself. So screw people like that who are toxic. You could be related to them. They could be your friend. They could be a coworker. Whatever, whoever they are, if they're toxic, get them out. Don't deal with them. Because you're going to get fucked over every time with their bad attitude. It's going to affect you. So, now I don't care anymore. Now I just don't care. People want to be a complete moron, it's going to come back to them. I ain't worried about it. What we are worried about is getting rid of stuff. I can't even give stuff away. It's rough. Anyway, don't cut yourself. Don't injure your palm side of your hand. That's the most crucial damaging spot. Palm side. This side, a little different. This side can affect your hand grip, which will just debilitate you and cause you just basically not to do anything. I cannot use this hand, or couldn't last year for months, because I could not use my thumb. My thumb was like this. That's all I can move. My thumb was like that. It was terrible. I couldn't grip anything. I couldn't button my pants. I couldn't put down my fly. I couldn't hold a cup. I couldn't do anything. Couldn't use a tool. Couldn't use a ratchet. I couldn't do anything for like months. It was bad. And then like 2 days later, I went to the scrap iron yard just to go unload the truck with one hand. It took forever. With one hand. With one hand. Anyway. I look fat because I am. It's a great day. 1 year, we're still around. Then we get sick. And we learned our lesson. So. Wait, where's your spot? There. Yeah. Don't injure yourself. That's all I can say. Be careful. And last year was a wacky year of getting rid of stuff. And man, we made a lot of trips to the scrap iron yard getting rid of stuff. We made a lot of runs. A lot of runs. We had a cash pile like that in receipts from the scrap iron yard last year. It was good. Now I'm very selective. Yeah. Be careful though, handling stuff. Even when you go into a wholesale store like Costco or something, BJ's, whatever you're going. People go to Sam's Club, even Walmart sometimes. Anytime you're handling something that's extremely bulky, get boots on, hard-toe boots, gloves, use all the protection. Make sure you have a clear walking path and rolling path, whatever. Do all that beforehand, in case it falls on you. Yeah, it was bad. I got fat last year too because of it, because I couldn't even do anything. I was just laying around. It was sad. Maybe I'll lose it this year. Be more active and enjoy life. But I'll enjoy life, me and myself and I, because I have no one. I have no one. I saw you don't know how to talk to people and deal with people anymore. I just don't care. I just know how to market items kind of half-ass. All I know how to do. I even get grumpy now when people talk to you about your car. Like, I don't want to talk about the car. The truck. I'm like, I kept it around. It was a lot of work. Other people gave up. I solved the problem, or half-ass solved the problem. But anyway, that's that. Peace out. Don't cut yourself. Don't injure yourself. Take care of yourself as best as you can. You just never know when there's going to be a problem. It sucks. And this garage is horrible, and I hate talking in here. That's besides the point. Palm side hand injury. The worst. Look it up. And of course your whole hand. It's like a rope and pulley system from your elbow down. And that's what gives all the hand movement. Skills like that. I couldn't do that. It's funny, I couldn't move it, and the guy, he goes like this, try it now. I'm like, oh yeah, now I can. I thought he was lying there. He's like, oh no, you're good then. I thought I might have got real close to that that tendon that goes through there, or what they call it, something else. Not a tendon, it's something else. There's lifting ones that go straight and bending ones. There's two different kinds of like ropes, if you want to call them that go through your finger. It's interesting. Yeah, I'm not a hand surgeon. Look, I'm fat. I'm fat boy. 200 pounds. Used to be 180. It's okay. Well, we can lose it. Takes time. Looks like it did to gain it. Anyway, about the same time we sent an F into the roof of the car. Oh man, don't cut yourself for real. Alright, I'm done reminiscing. I'll never forget May 7th though, and I'll never forget May 15th when our poor house was sold. Poor house, and I had to give up so much to come here, and this was never recovered. Anyway, I'm done dealing with people. I thank the guy who stitched me